Oh, everybody's already ready. Yeah, jiggling away. Here we go. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Ta-da! Jiggle. Yes. Calm AF Qigong. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jiggle it out. Tuesday morning. Yeah, Tuesday morning. It's our first class of the week. Oh, it feels great. Hi, good morning. Welcome, welcome. We're just jiggling it out right now. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. It feels good. Right, so today is all about feeling good. Call me AF Qigong, but it's going to be like feel good AF Qigong. So keep jiggling. I know it's a little silly, but we feel so good. Get some nice good up and down ones. Moving all that stagnant chi from the weekend, from Monday. Oh, just jiggle it all out. Let yourself smile a little bit. Yeah. A little bit more. You guys are doing fantastic. Good. All right. Let that end, and we're going to come to a center stance. So feet about shoulder width apart. Standing up nice and tall, feeling the neck lengthen, almost like you're being pulled by a string up from the crown of the head. Think about opening the low back, the tailbone sinking and being pulled down, a little bend in the knee, and then breathe deeply into that dantian. Good. Breathing deep into the core, into the energetic center, just below the belly button. Right in the middle of the body. Think about moving back and forth on your feet and finding that nice center, that spot where the weight presses evenly through the whole foot, and feel that connection down into the ground. Good. Take a minute to check in with your body. Letting that breath just fill you up and relax on those exhales, feeling everything just move through the body. Any pain, any worry. Good. And now let's do a couple circle breaths. So we inhale as the arms come up. Exhale, let them come down. Good. Let's do one more. Good. And let's just go into swinging arms, noodle arms. Oh, nice. Got a little pop there. So I want you to stay planted on both feet, nice and sturdy, and just still pulling up with the crown of that head and twisting that spine. We're going to really explore this movement today. Good. So a slight variation that we're going to start doing is shifting our weight. So the way that we're turning, like if I go to the left side, I think for you, I'm going to bring my weight to that foot, really planting it down. Oh my gosh, you guys are naturals. You already know it. Good. Feeling that weight change, feeling those turns, waking up that spine just a little bit. Good morning. Good. All right, let that come back. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit more, and we're going to twist the other way. So I'm going to go to this side as I twist. Does that make sense? No, so it's kind of the opposite of what we were just doing, right? So as I twist this way, my weight goes opposite, right? So if I'm twisting right, if I twist right, my weight goes left. If I twist left, my weight goes, yes. Nice and gentle on this one. We don't want to turn too far. We don't want to like move those knees out of alignment with the foot and the hip. Good. Good. Come back to center. Keep moving forward and forward. And let's go back to the original. Feet nice and planted. Good. All right. Let that come back. So for me, all of that movement really let me know that like my hip flexors are really, really tight. Those, especially when we were doing this one, I noticed some tension there. So now we're going to just move into some things to make our hips feel good. So bring all your weight on one foot. Let the weight come up, the foot come up, out, and over. Yeah, good. Shift weight. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, try and keep rooted into this foot the whole time. So the swinging foot gets set down gently with no weight, and then we shift our weight over. Good. Yeah. We'll maybe call this movement hips don't lie. Because if you fall here, oh, you know it. There's no kind of faking it through this one. Ooh, yes. And these hips do not lie. They are feeling good this morning. Good, y'all look great. Good. That's awesome. Thank you. Come back to center. Let's do our center stance again. Let's just take 3 circle breaths to recenter. Inhaling up, exhaling down, feeling the chi come into the body. Yeah, feeling good, feeling great. Good. Now we're going to take palm over palm. like so, and we're going to put them just below our belly button on our lower abdomen. I want you to breathe into that point. So when you feel like this is the part that expands first. Good. And we're going to focus all of our intention, our chi, our attention. We're going to imagine all of our energy flowing to that spot just below the belly button, right in the middle of the body. Good. Now I want you to start spinning it. Doesn't matter which direction. Let it start to spin and let it start to spiral outwards. That dantian just ever so slightly spinning on the inside of your body, drawing a very small circle. Now let that circle get bigger and bigger, spiraling out. Bring your hands to your hips and let that circle start to be expressed outwardly. Let your hips start to draw that circle as well. Slowly spiraling out, keeping your feet planted, your head connected up to the sky, and your hips drawing a circle around the body with the dantian leading the way. Spiraling out bigger and bigger. Really start to feel those hips drawing big circles. Good. Connecting with that dantian, letting it lead all of the movements. Really start to get out there and feel your hips stretching, maybe to their limit. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of an extra stretch. And when you get to those spots, think about inviting the hips through. We're not breathing in and kind of forcing these stretches. Slow down at those spots. Good. And then we're going to release our head. Let ourselves draw big circles. Good. And let's come back to center. Circle breath. Coming down, bring the hands palm over palm. Bring them to that lower dantian again. Breathe in, focus all the chi to that area. Feeling good. Just relaxing into it and start to spin it again in the other direction. Feeling it draw a little circle. Bring your hands to your hips and let that circle start to be expressed outwards. Slowly spiraling out. Keeping those feet planted, that neck and head extending up. Good. Really start to get out to that limit. Good. And then we can release our head and make big circles. Oh, whatever feels good to your body at this time of day. Oh, I'm going to do one more. Oh, good. Ha. Awesome. Let's do another circle breath. Good. Now we're going to work on some expansion and some contraction. So feet back to shoulder width. We're going to just open up the chest, arching the back ever so slightly as we really fill up the lungs. And then we're going to exhale and let everything collapse forward. Chin comes to chest, shoulders and hands rotate in, circling down, letting the top of the back curl, expelling all the air from our lungs, and then gently inhaling and letting everything fill back up. Yes, good, as it kind of naturally opens everything up. Let your breath lead this movement. Since I'm talking, it's going to be a little off for me. So I'm just going to give some cues, and you feel it, what's good for you. That inhale opens everything up. Good, and then we exhale. See how slow you can make it. And still feel good. Don't feel like you're gasping for breath or really trying to force it. Just what feels nice and slow but still natural. When you exhale next time, I want you to think about bending your knees maybe a little bit more, letting those weight sink down. Good. Now I want you to bring the hands up when you do it this time and really opening up. And exhaling, let's just bring the hands kind of to the heart center here. Good. And then open, inhale, expand. Relax, exhale, contract. Feel the chest open, feel the heart expand, filling up. And as you contract and come back together, feel the chi between the hands, between the palms, connecting. Let's do one more. Really inhale, open everything up, expand your chi out. Exhale, coming back to center, letting your hands come to prayer position. Feel them come together. Good, and bring them in front of the heart. And take a deep breath. Good, and we'll come down and do a circle breath. Good. Our next movement, we're going to do wave hands like clouds. So if you want, you can stay at that stance. I'm going to make my stance a little wider and sink down a little bit for this one. And then we bring one hand, so it's kind of like both hands are going to be out from the body, like not right here, but kind of out. And one's going to be kind of, you feel that palm connecting to the dantian. The other one's going to be here, kind of connecting to the chest, the upper dantian. And then we inhale, we're going to rotate out and twist, and then switch hands so that this hand comes across and we come right back to our center here. And now the hands have switched. And then as we turn out this way, this top hand is going to rotate out so that palm faces out, and then we switch hands and we rotate back. Good. And then we just put those together so that it becomes this nice flow. Back of the palm, when you come across the center line, the hand rotates out. Good. Good. You guys keep going. I want to come take a little look. Good. Yeah. All right. Finish up and then come back to center for me. We're going to talk a little bit about it. So when this hand kind of comes across, when the top hand comes across the midline, we rotate the palm out like that. But as I'm rotating my body, it ends up kind of like, right? Yeah. And if you look at it from the side, it's like, right, there's actually quite a bit of movement happening. Right? It looks like I'm going like, whoa, like waving hello. But it's just that twist that's happening with it. And the reason that that is so important is, how best to explain this? When we're doing our stance work and we're standing like this, the acupuncture channels line up. So they go this way and they go this way. They're almost in a straight line here. Whereas if my hand's like this, they're kind of like they twist and they turn and they don't quite go. When we hold like this, they're in a straight line. And when we hold like this, they're in a straight line. So when we're doing this movement, you know, as we're holding our hands, the channels align and everything moves a little easier. And then as we open up, that helps change us from yin to yang, keeping that alignment, making everything flow easier. So let's do it again. Good, you guys have already started. And just feeling that. Good. You know what I think I'm going to do today is make a little short video showing the channels and then post it to the Patreon so you guys can see and have a little bit better idea. This is a really great balancing movement. And when you become aware of how those channels flow, it's different. It feels different. I'm just going to say it. Good. Give me 2 more, 1 on each side. Nice and slow. Feeling that movement and that rotation. Good. And let's end with some nice big circle breaths. Inhaling, gathering chi into the palms, pulling it down from heaven through the crown of the head, pulling it up from the earth through the soles of the feet. Feeling extended, energized, and connected, and rooted, grounded. Letting the chi descend through the head, through the heart, down to our gut, connecting to that dantian. 1 more. Palm over palm, rest it on that lower dantian. Take a deep breath in. Awesome. Yay. Thank you for coming to Tuesday morning's Calm AF Qigong. Just a couple of announcements. In case you didn't know, the Friday class we've now changed just a little bit. We're not going to record it anymore, and it's going to be a little more interactive. The microphones stay on, and we all just kind of talk more, and we talk about the different class, the movements, so people can ask more questions. And we're not recording it because when people ask questions, the recording automatically brings them in. And, we're just going to make it more of a interactive, fun time Friday. Positive feedback Qigong is what we're calling it, yeah. So we'll give each other positive feedback. Other than that, it was so good to see you guys. And stay after class, we'll chit-chat, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye.